Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to go over another video here. Here's the latest positions of the last number of days. We are dealing with October 10th. So right here, we started taking a few negative positions. This one, namely, right here. These ones I wouldn't be obviously worried about, but they're still not good to take on because you're not losing money, but you still have to pay out the commission fee, which is very tiny on Binance. But still, if there's a way to prevent them, I'll definitely do that. This position, negative, and then these last three here, ZRX, Ethereum. So what I've been doing is trying to find the reason why this position goes negative. That was pretty easy. The 5-minute position was negative. So you plug that up. So in order to ensure that your positions won't go negative, especially on the short term on a 5-minute time frame, if you see negative, don't take the trade. These two here, these ones right here, were similar, but they were choppy, and they were choppy obviously on the negative side. So what I've done is I've created, here's where the market's at right now. So they're somewhat positive now. They just went positive. But at the same time, I now have a table here, my database called Remove Negative Crypto. So my system goes through, it tracks what pairs are negative too many times, and it'll remove them from the watch list. So here we can see a list since October 9th, and today's the 10th, which ones have gone negative. You can see here that it's usually a similar amount, and when they're too negative over a certain period of time, that means we don't want to take those positions on at all because they're too choppy, and we only want those with a strong momentum. So for instance here, we have ZRX against Bitcoin and Ethereum, EOS and Ethereum, and Steam against Bitcoin and Ethereum. But when you go back to the list here, the more recent, the last time we've seen the ZRX be negative too many times was at 6:02 a.m. And then you can clearly see it's tracking right now on the watch list, so the risk is pretty positive. So as a result, we can safely say that ZRX may be safe to trade. I wouldn't think I'd want to take on this WAN, Ethereum, or Bitcoin because it's too negative very recently. It's things like that I'm tracking. Steam may be okay as well. I don't see any recent negative moves. Last one was at 6:02, so that may be okay. It's still too early to confirm that theory. EOS, let me see. We have here EOS last time was at 10:10 at 2 in the morning where it's too negative. But it goes to show we do have some up moves on some of these, but we also can say for the last number of hours that they were also negative as well. And we can also accumulate how many times these pairs have been removed over a certain period of time where they're too negative in short periods of time. So it's really good to have this. I'll put a report on this in the analytics as well. So hopefully I'll help you out. Talk to you later.